Before I actually start talking about this week, I do want to talk about all the weeks that lead up to today, basically, and why I'm making this video. So I took my first pregnancy test on the 7th of September. My husband kept telling me to go ahead and take the test that I might be pregnant. I was supposed to actually come on my period on the 5th of September, so it's not uncommon for me to be that many days late. So I didn't think anything of it. So yeah, I finally did go ahead and take it later on that day, and it did come back positive to my surprise. I said surprised, but I was surprised that I was pregnant, but I wasn't surprised because me and my husband weren't really using any type of preventative methods to not become pregnant. And also, we were planning to have a baby after my birthday anyway. When I did find out, and I did like the whole calculation and everything, I think I did it through Baby Center. I found out that I think it was 8 weeks at that time. I was about 8 weeks at that time. Let's see. And looking back, now that I knew that I was pregnant, I did have a few early pregnancy signs. I was very, very tired. I don't know if it was because I was planning a wedding, because I did get married on September 2nd, or because I was planning a wedding in school and working full time and being a full-time mom. So I don't know if that was the thing that was causing my fatigue. But I was very, very tired, to the point where I could take like 2 naps a day. Another symptom early on would be I had headaches. And I'm not the type of person who gets headaches. Yeah, I just don't get headaches. I don't even know how to explain that. I'm just not a person that gets like migraines or anything like that. So when I did get the headaches, I was kind of, and it was kind of frequent. Now that I think about it, it was almost an everyday occurrence. Not for a very long time, but it definitely occurred every day. Craving type of thing was ice pops. My son loves like ices, and I try not to talk too loud because he might run in here and ask me for one. But he's like obsessed with these little ices that come in this clear plastic thing, and they're just basically like flavored ice. But I would eat like 10 a day if I could. But on a realistic note, I would eat at least 5 or 6 a day. And this was early on pregnancy. And that was not common for me. So yeah, that was kind of out of the ordinary. After about 10 weeks, I did start to experience a little bit of spotting. With my first pregnancy, I did not experience any bleeding or spotting or anything close to it or anything like that. I was a little bit concerned. And of course, our natural instinct is to Google everything. So I, of course, Googled it, and I feel like Google always says that's normal. Like everything is normal. So it did tell me that the bleeding was pretty normal. At 12 weeks, I was just doing my hair one night, and there was a lot of blood. Yeah, it was kind of scary. So I did go to the ER because I was scared. I didn't know what to think, and yeah, I just needed some answers like immediately. The doctor did tell me that again, she reassured me that the bleeding was normal, even that excessive amount. It wasn't like a normal spotting, but it was almost like a period flow. So yeah, that was pretty scary, and going to the ER and everything. I honestly thought I was having a miscarriage, and I was really, really sad. So yeah, that was hard. But that was the first time I actually saw the baby on an ultrasound. So that was pretty cool. It was like a little gummy bear. It was just like waving. I felt like it was doing like this. It was so cute. But we were so tired. It was like 5 a.m. and my husband was like, "Oh yeah, that's so cute." like zoned out. That whole ER visit was like up and down, and then we just went home and it was okay. No more spotting, no more bleeding. So I didn't have any. They didn't give me any medicine or medication or anything. It just stopped. Between 12 and 15 weeks, I did still experience a bit of nausea. I didn't have an appetite. I didn't want to eat. And if I did, the only thing I wanted to eat was macaroni and cheese or sweet tea. So that's really what I ate, and I would eat like toast and fruit was like the only thing that I would eat. So that wasn't very fun. Then last week baby did turn 16 weeks, and that's the first time I actually felt movement. It was later on in 16 weeks. I think I was about 16 weeks and 5 days, and I just felt like a little movement. It just felt like a little grazing against my lower stomach. I was so excited. It was like one of the best feelings ever. Of course, I couldn't feel it from the outside, but I definitely felt baby on the inside. That was pretty cool.